In this video, we're going to be looking at the latest reissue from Playmates Toys for their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. This is, of course, the Pizza Thrower. Retail price $39.99, exclusive to Target as of the making of this video, but as these things go, it's typically not going to be exclusive for long. Typically, you'll find it at Walmart, Amazon, all those places in a few short months, but we're going to be comparing the reissue to the original. So if you want to find out how they match up, stay tuned.
We got you now, Shredhead! The Turtles have Shredder pinned down and are rolling their Pizza Thrower into position!
I'll blast you with Retro Mutagen!
But before he can act, the Pizza Thrower's adjustable aim and motorized firing action give Shredder and his henchmen their just desserts!
You clogged my gun with anchovies!
The Turtles and their portable Pizza Thrower triumph again! Why are we...
First up, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging on this 40th anniversary reissue. Thankfully, Playmates did an excellent job of recreating the original artwork. It looks almost identical. As far as the front of the artwork, there's little differences here and there. First and foremost, you know, you got a 40th anniversary little sticker right there. We do have some different fonts and different verbiage here and there. Comparing it to the original artwork, first and foremost, you're going to notice that we got different, little window boxes here for your action features. Obviously, they didn't want to, keep up with this little kid and, have to pay him royalties or anything like that. So they've got their own recreated, same kind of call outs and everything. It says we hold 8 flying discs here, and the original held 12. Willing to bet it'll still hold the same amount of pizzas, but you're only getting 8 discs or flying pizzas in here versus the original that came with 12. Coloring, artwork, and everything looks pretty much on par. I will say the original one, the 1989 release, is much more detailed as far as the artwork, like Shredder, Bebop here, the line work. It just looks a little blurry over here on the new version if we're comparing them side by side. Coloring, it looks pretty much identical. I'll give the original 1989 release the edge here because it still is a little more vibrant, especially in the back cityscape here. Much more muted back here, and you got some little colored spots here for the windows and the lights in the buildings, whereas the original didn't have any of that. So they've made little changes here and there. You'll see a call out motorized disc fire action on the original versus the new one says motorized pizza fire action. So little changes like that, and of course legalese and all that kind of stuff is going to be changing. On the sides, on the top there, again changing our little call out action features are all different fonts, and again we got 8 discs versus 12 discs. But the back, that is where the things really changed the most. So 40th anniversary reissue, here's the new one over here. The original 1989, you got your cross sell there for new toys coming, of course. Different little action features. We're showing the loading of the pizza disc and the firing of the pizza disc. Same kind of thing here, different pictures obviously. I will note this original 1989 one does have the prototype variation, so it has like the purple oven here, a cushion seat, things that we actually didn't get on the toy, but they were originally built in before they went to manufacturing and changed them. And that's something you can also notice on the front of the packaging, whereas we've got the cushion seat here and the purple oven, whereas the actual toy it shows that, but we don't get that. The actual toy looks just like the reissue one, where we get a solid color pizza oven and the plastic seating chair. So would have been cool back in the day if we got the updated, or the deluxe model, if you will, with the seat and the oven being different colors and some piping, little subtle changes there. But overall, I think Playmates did a great job with the packaging. Like I said, mine's obviously got some bends and creases and scratches in here, but overall I was always happy with how the front artwork presented itself. So let's get the artwork out of the way and look at the throwers themselves. All right, so here we have the bases. Here's the 1989 original here. You'll see we have a white little pivot here, whereas the new one, it's a different type of mechanism and it's all solid green. Stickers pretty much look identical. Again, just like the artwork on the packaging, I'll give the edge to the original 1989, just being more bright with their coloring. But overall, they're pretty much identical, but the original coloring just looks much more brighter, and it's a thicker, better quality sticker. Nothing more evident than here on the new 40th anniversary. I tried to move the sticker, it literally ripped it in half. So these are definitely one-time use only stickers. So when you're applying all the stickers, take your time, because if you try to move them, you'll have a little tear and you'll have a nightmare. experience. But overall, you know, other than applying the stickers, this is like the easiest thing to assemble. You know, our font, City Sewer, the original release, it's much more pronounced and sticks out more. Here, you know, we still have the City Sewer on the wheels, but it just doesn't have that raised edge as much. We do have the, you know, the little clicking action there on the bottom of the base. You'll see the little clicking mechanism on the original one was white. New one, it's green, but it does the same thing. It just kind of rotates there, hits that, makes that little clicking noise. You got different legalese there. Copyright 1989, of course, copyright 2024, and then Nickelodeon, Playmates. Here it's just, you know, Playmates. So little things like that are to be expected, but overall pretty much identical other than the change of the little top there. And then here we go. Here's new, here's old, and you're like, where's your front? Well, my front one's got a broken piece on my original, a little tab here. But one thing I'll call out right out of the gate is the original one had this do not shoot people or animals warning, whereas the new one does not have that warning sticker. It was not an included sticker in the packaging. So, you know, just keep in mind, you're not supposed to shoot people or animals. And if you grew up in the 80s and 90s, I promise that was the first thing you did with your pizza thrower. But overall, stickers, placement, and everything are almost identical, just as I would expected. There's subtle changes here and there. So like the flag on the original, you know, we got this "We Deliver." It was actually one sticker that wrapped around the flagpole, whereas the new one, it's two stickers, which I actually prefer. It just always gets a little ratty here, but my flagpole is super bendy. This one is much thicker, more solid, so props to them on that one. Other changes, so we have our on and off button, which is a little plastic black toggle switch. The 40th anniversary reissue here. It's a bigger green toggle switch. The original here took 2 C batteries, if I can open the battery door. Yeah, 2 C batteries, whereas the new reissue has a screw down mechanism there, and then you have to enter 3 AA batteries, I believe it is. Sticker placement and everything identical. Original screwed up here as a kid. You know, I put my no foot sticker over here when it was actually supposed to be right here. But other than that, again, the original, much brighter colors on their stickers, but everything as far as fitment, placement, and everything, Playmates did a great job on that. Pizzas. So we got 12 pizzas on the original. We got 2 different variations. You had this ice cream version and this kind of like supreme. The new ones, the pizzas, we only get 8 of them, and all you get is the ice cream. There's no supreme. All the stickers are exactly the same. Slight differences on the pizzas themselves. So the new one, as you can see, different colors. Old ones have this "do not shoot at people or animals" warning. This one just has a picture that says, you know, no shooting at people or animals. So you can tell the difference. So collectors out there, you don't have to worry about people scalping accessories on eBay for these. But for the most part, it is, again, like I said, virtually identical from a top-down viewpoint. But another change between the two here on the 89 release, you've got a less prominent fire button here on the pizza. It sticks out much less than the 2024 reissue over here. This one just sticks out a whole heck of a lot more. And then with them side by side, 89 release here, 2024 release. Because of that new peg system, that new little swivel mechanism, the reissue is just a hair taller when you have them side by side, and you can kind of see here at the oven door. But other than that, like I said, almost the exact same machine through and through. Can you put the new pizza thrower on the old base? No. I mean, you can, but it doesn't fit. It just kind of wobbles around there. All right, so we got batteries loaded up in our new pizza thrower. We got the on and off switch again here. Turn it on, nothing audibly happens. The only time you hear any noise is when you gently depress the button. Then you hear the fan, the whirring of the motor wind up there. So we're gonna push it in halfway, and we're ready to fire. We're gonna push it in all the way. Oh, we got 2 pizzas on that one. Fire it up. There we go. By God, those things are coming out hot as can be. Rapid fire, just as I remember, those things come out like freaking laser beams. So super excited to have this one. Like I said, my old trusty one was nice for display purposes, but you know, it's seen some wear and tear over the years. Like I said, the oven door falling off and everything, but nice to have another one with packaging is going to be worth it alone for me. Like I said, $39.99 is the retail price on this bad boy. I think it's an absolute must-have for turtle collectors for sure. Anxious for all the other reissues that we're getting. If you enjoyed the content, make sure the like button, share this video with your friends if you found the information helpful, and as always, thanks for watching, guys. It really means a lot.